Mic test, kick. If you're hearing me and if you're hearing the music, can you type 4 in the chat? YouTube. If you're able to hear my voice and you're able to hear the music and it sounds good, type 5 in the chat. All right, fam, we start in 5 minutes. How y'all doing? How's it going? Alright, YouTube, it's been a minute. Okay, how we doing? Y'all know the rules, and so do I. We will start on the next song's drop. How we doing? Yeah, we got a lot to talk about today. Oh my lord. A lot to talk about. Yo. Because I enjoy Rude. Chloe, welcome to the YouTube chat. Luke, welcome to the YouTube chat is what I would say, but you're over on Kick too, so. Kayin, welcome to the chat. Hosh, how's it going? Kibbles! How you doing? How you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the waiting room of the first ever Subathon special program. This won't be the only one. We're having a second one in January, but this will be the first of hopefully not too many. Hannah, what's good? How we doing? I'm sad. Why you sad? No otter? What? No otter, huh? Adrian, what's good? How's it going? Are you from? Welcome to the chat. Singapore has otters? What? Wait, like wild otters? Or are you talking like in a zoo or a cafe? Yo! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How we doing? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever Subathon special program. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? But I said, I see my song. For YouTube, we can't have copyrighted music, so I got real creative with this music playlist. Yeah, YouTube can't have copyrighted music, but you know where we can have copyrighted music? Kick, where we listen to really good music that YouTube won't let me every single day, so consider joining us there. But, fam, this is gonna be a multi-stream. Kick, say hi to YouTube. YouTube fams, go say hi to Kick. We got a lot to talk about today. This is our first ever Subathon special program. UD, what the fuck does that mean? Subathon special program. Wait, special program! Are there 3 primos involved? Special program, have codes. Have primos, free primo. No, we don't. We don't have primos. I'm sorry. We're not a gacha game. I apologize. I know. But we do have freebies. We do have freebies. Now, I was inspired by Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves and Honkai Star Rail with this Subathon special program. This idea of having a moment, a live stream where we come together, we talk about all the future plans, some exciting announcements as well. Also, to talk about the fact that they do give you freebies. And I was inspired by the amount of freebies that they give you. So I wanted to give the exact amount that is equal, added to the timer that they usually give you in these special programs. And I did the math. And it's about, give or take, 450 primo gems, which is equal to like $2. That like about a pool, give or take. You know. So to match that, to match the generosity of Genshin Impact Wuthering Waves and Star Rail, we will be adding $2 to the timer. $2. Listen. I wanted to match the same amount that they give us special programs. Listen. Don't blame me. Look. If Genshin or Rulo or Star Rail ever decides to give us more than $2 worth of currency, I will match whatever they give in the next special program. So if they give $1,000 in the next special program, I will add 1,000 hours to the timer. If they ever do that, I don't think they will. What? What was that? Yo! Hey! Is Beastie with the 5 gifted sub bomb? Yo, wait, that auto-targeted onto 3 mods. That was crazy. Yo! Luke didn't dodge your. Let's go! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Now today, memes aside, adding these $2 to the timer. Besides that, we do have some other freebies that we're going to be giving throughout the stream. So look forward to that. Nothing huge, but I promise you the goodies that we're giving away here is way better than the goodies they give on Genshin Impact. And Wuthering and Star Rail, because they just give us 2 pulls worth. And I like to think that this is worth a lot more in my opinion. So don't worry about it. We do got some freebies later on in the special program to start off. Now, so you said special program. What does that mean, UD? Well, just like all these games have a special program to talk about the new updates that are coming out, all the new content that's going to be releasing in the future, and when they do a good job to communicate a roadmap of things that you can expect, the goal of this stream is the exact same thing. It's to answer any questions you guys have for the channel. UD, when the fuck are you going to play this game? Questions like that, you know? Also, to share some really exciting announcements that we have. First and foremost, though, just a reminder, after the special program, YouTube, we're saying bye to you after the special program is done. And we're going to be doing the Wuthering Waves 2.8 story over on Kick. We're streaming it exclusively there. That way we have an ad-free experience, good UI, good moderation tools. We don't have any trolls coming in, and it's a beautiful experience. So if you want to join us for that, join us on Kick. If you don't, do not worry. We're going to be uploading a high-quality version of that VOD, high resolution, tomorrow onto YouTube. All right? Now, speaking of, we are multi-streaming this on YouTube and Kick. So I have a very good announcement that I think a lot of you guys are going to like. My Kick fam's not going to like this, but I mean, realistically, y'all aren't going to see much of a difference anyway. So, but I think a lot of you guys are going to like this. So, first and foremost, I want to talk about the roadmap of today for this special program. What you can expect, all right? Now, let's see what we got. First and foremost, guys, y'all are finally getting answers. Y'all are finally going to be privy to a lot of details that y'all have not been privy to. And y'all finally will be able to see a lot of information that we know, and I know that you guys keep asking every single damn day at any moment, all right? There's going to be updates to the channel, updates to the Subathon stream, and updates to our personal website, unrealdreamer.online, that y'all are really, really, really going to like. So, to kick us off, first and foremost, UD, you're multi-streaming on YouTube. I wish you streamed more on YouTube. I don't mind that you're on Kick, but for whatever reason, I just don't feel the need to ever leave YouTube because I watch all my content on YouTube. Well, I have really good news for you. Our first big announcement of the Subathon Special Program channel special program is sad news, bad news. Will story streams ever be live streamed on YouTube or special programs? No, I'm sorry. Those will continue to be exclusively streamed on Kick, and then we will be uploading them to YouTube. But good news to combat that. Kick knows about this. YouTube fam, we moved apartments, all right? I don't know if you noticed the background's different. We're still bringing furniture over, and we're going to put all the gifts that y'all have given in the back still, but We've moved apartments. We have faster internet. You guys may have noticed, wait a minute. Yo, you've been uploading these special programs pretty damn fast. I swear you go live on Kick and an hour or 2 hours later, boom, it's on YouTube. What's up with that? Well, in this new apartment, we've updated our internet. Our internet is now, I kid you not, literally, no memes, all right? More than 100 times faster than it was at the old apartment. For context, before, a special program would take about 4 to 6 hours to upload after we streamed it. Now, with the new internet, we only take 40 minutes to upload after we're done yapping about the special program. That's all it takes now. Sometimes 10 minutes. That's it. It is crazy fast. This also includes future story streams for all of your favorite games. Genshin's a little weird right now, and we'll get into that in a bit, but basically anytime on any of these games we're caught up with the story on in terms of uploads, that we do this story, you can expect that story quest that was streamed exclusively on Kick to now be uploaded to YouTube in high quality, good audio, good resolution, literally in less than 12 hours, sometimes a little longer than that. Sometimes you might see it within an hour or two after we streamed it on Kick. It just kind of depends when we ended up finishing that. So that's going to be absolutely amazing. No longer do you got to wait 7 days, a month, sometimes 4 months for a story quest to get uploaded. And part of the reason why that was an issue is because in the last apartment, our internet was so bad. It was taking 10 to 12 hours to upload one story quest. It was taking 6 hours to upload a special program. That's how bad the internet was, and it was slowing us down for a lot of story quests and a lot of content to the YouTube channel by a lot, because we were basically queuing up one story quest and one special program for the day, and that was the only thing we could upload onto YouTube. That's no longer a problem. This also means we're going to be uploading, you've probably already noticed, multiple videos in a day. Sometimes one video and 5 shorts, or 2 shorts or a short. Sometimes 2 videos in a day. Sometimes 3 videos in a day. It just kind of depends. But no longer are we capped and limited to just 1 video per day. No shorts, no nothing. So it means YouTube fam, you're going to start seeing a lot of clips that the Kick fam's been making on streams or whatever platform we're on as YouTube shorts on the channel. You might have already been seeing a lot of uploads lately. That's because of the new move that we've made and the better internet. All right. Also, Kick and YouTube fam, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but Luke already mentioned it here in the chat right over there. The subathon used to get paused a lot due to a variety of issues, but one of the biggest reasons was the internet. We would have to actually go offline to be able to upload a story stream. Well, no longer. We have so much internet now, 1 gigabyte upload, 1 gigabyte download, that we can upload a story quest or a special program while we are still live streaming, which means 90% of the time, anytime we're uploading a video, we're actually still live doing the uncapped subathon 24/7 nonstop with no interruption. Unless a storm attacks my city and floods everything, in which case I can't control the weather, and Raiden does have her sights out for me. So if I ever disappear one day, you know who did it. But besides that, besides the wrath of Raiden, we should be able to continue streaming while uploading story quests so the subathons are not being interrupted. Besides that, fam, let's talk content. And a big problem. UD, sometimes you go on trips. And when you go on these trips, we appreciate when you upload these vlogs, the rare times that you do. But we have noticed that when you go on a trip, whether it's a business trip, whether you're sponsored or not sponsored, we don't get any video uploads. And I get it, you're away from home, but like, what are you gonna do about the fact that we gotta wait until you're back to get any content? Well, that's no longer a problem. That's no longer a problem because of 2 reasons. One, what you're seeing here is a enclosed Razer Thunderbolt 5 dock right over here. This baby, as overpriced as it is, includes a 8 terabyte NVMe SSD memory. that is built into a very thin black box about this big. It's not heavy, it's super light, it's really easy. Connected to my computer, it gives me 8 terabytes of extra memory, which basically means no longer are we memory capped, which interrupts a lot of story streams. But on top of that, it means that when we go on these trips, all I need to do is disconnect this black box, put it in my backpack. There's no process that I need to do. I'm in Japan, I connect this black box to my MacBook or my gaming laptop, and boom, I have all the storage that I would have had on my main computer with me at all times, which basically means we're gonna be able to edit no matter where we are in the world, whether it's China, Germany for Gamescom, Japan, or New York City, or freaking California, because whatever reason, these gacha games continue to have all of these collaborations in California. Basically what this means, anytime you see an announcement where it's like, UD's going to Japan, you no longer have to be like, fuck, dude, here we go. Now we're not gonna get any content for 2 weeks. We're gonna be behind. We're not gonna get any videos. I was looking forward to the story stream. That's no longer gonna be an issue. All right, so that's finally getting fixed, and it's finally gonna be make it so that we have videos being uploaded no matter where we are, whether we're on a business trip or not. Other news is gonna be, speaking of content, marathons. We are entering my favorite month of the year. This is where we're going into December. We're going into Christmas time, all right? We got a lot of cool content that we're going to be doing in December and in January, but most importantly, I want to talk about a big issue on the channel that is already solved with a previous channel update video that we did. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. It's a video talking about what our main games are, how we're prioritizing content, and all of that stuff. That hasn't changed, right? But what is still a problem is a lot of you guys don't know what the fuck is next. You guys don't know, is he doing Uwa next? Is he doing Starro next? Are we going to get Genshin, HI3? Are we doing PGR? Are we doing AK? What about the Enfield beta? Where Winds Meet? Is he ever going to check this out? Like, you guys don't know when we're doing content. It's very confusing. It's very weird, right? So with this, we're finally solving that issue. Finally. I'm very excited to announce that thanks to the help of Manager-san, and thanks to all the support on both the YouTube channel, the Kick channel, and all of our platforms, we now are able to have a full-time manager and assistant for the channel. They've also been uploading and editing a lot of YouTube shorts recently. But basically what this means is we're going to be having a schedule, a generalized schedule for content that you can expect in a particular order. Now, the schedule won't have any hard dates throughout the entirety of any week or month, but it's to give you an idea of what's next up in the order of things, the priority queue, right? So we're doing this in 2 different ways, all right? And yes, full-time fiance too, that is true. Hopefully that doesn't change. That's more me, and hopefully I don't get fired from that position. But here's how this is gonna work. From now on, every week and every month, starting in January, and you're already going to be seeing some of these get posted in December, you will be getting a weekly content schedule and a monthly content roadmap of content you can expect that we're doing for that month, as well as content that we're doing in any one particular week. Now, the weekly schedule is pretty much going to be like, hey, we're doing this game first, we're doing this game next. You can expect this story stream on Saturday. You can expect this anime reaction on Kick over on Sunday, yada, yada, yada. This way, you guys have an idea of when we're going to be doing content, and y'all know, like, what the hell is going on. No more guessing when exactly any content's going to be coming out. And we're doing that to make sure that y'all actually know, like, bro, I'm tired of never knowing if you're ever going to play this game again, you know? So that's going to be really nice. I'm looking forward to that. These schedules, the weekly schedule and the monthly schedule, roadmap, if you would. I like to call it a roadmap more than anything rather than a schedule, is going to be posted on YouTube community posts. Really cool update for YouTube, by the way. I don't know if they've updated it just yet. Let me check real quick, but they do plan to if they haven't already. But let me see if we got it. We do got it. Okay, cool. So, YouTube fam, this is for you guys. We have a brand new update on the YouTube channel. This is the new update that YouTube has implemented. We have officially opted into this brand new quality of life feature. If you go over to our YouTube channel right over here, okay, you're gonna notice there's a new tab that says Visit Community, even on PC. Even on PC, right? You should be able to also see this on mobile. Mobile fam, you might have already noticed this was there like 5 months ago. But PC fam, this is now available on PC. So you can now hit Visit Community, and it's gonna bring you over to our own personal YouTube community space on the YouTube channel, including for PC fam. PC fam, y'all have not had access to this until this week. We were beta testing this feature for the past 6 months on mobile, and we now have it on PC. So basically what this means is, for example, I guess we are doing marathons. The really cool thing about this is I can make community posts, right? And you guys can see them, but also YouTube fam, you guys can now post on my channel. You, like the viewer, you can now post on my channel images, art that you want to share. Hey, I know some of you guys are already thinking, ooh, art. Wait a minute, I can post art? Hey, what type of art are we talking about? Wait a minute, yo, I'm gonna need you to send you some nice art. Whoa, buddy, brother, hold on. Don't get me banned, all right? Listen. Hey, let's, one, if you're gonna post any art or any fan art, make sure to give credit, okay? Or we're gonna have to take down the post. And two, don't post any art that would get you banned from the community, if you know what I'm saying. Like, art that is a little too revealing in nature, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Any in-game official art, hey, go crazy, post away. But if it's like unofficial art, try not to post it if possible. But that aside, the other cool thing about this is gonna be an easy way, fam, for you to ask questions. Okay? Boss, kick support. Hey, wait, what is this? We're writing you to wait, is this, what is this? Huh? Check inbox. Nani? Kick support. Hold on, Jack. Give me 1 second. Kick support just messaged me to check my email inbox. Wait, but we have multi-stream on. Question mark? Hello? Nani? Huh? I think that's a bug on y'all's part. We have multi-stream on. Hello? Let me see. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. But yeah, going back to what we were saying though. So YouTube fam, Luke, I'm assuming is gonna be our guy. Wait, bro muted himself. Can you hear me? Question mark. Hello. Chat. Fam. Yeah, we're clear. We're good. We hear you. Oh, okay. I was wondering why. Okay, fam. Now, on community posts, I can't what? I don't know what to tell you. On community posts, back to this, quality of life. So if y'all go to the YouTube channel, whether you're on PC or mobile, you should be able to see this visit community. Click it. Thank you for the example, Luke. Thank you. That's my moderator, ladies and gentlemen. You should be able to go to the visit community, all right? I can post any important updates here, like, yo, what's up? And post. But not just me, you guys can also post, as is an example by Luke. as is an example by Luke, all right? Any of you guys can post. You guys can post images. Please keep it, TOS friendly. If we got to remove it and it's like ban worthy, I don't want to get y'all in trouble because of it, all right? So keep it safe. Post screenshots of things that you want to share, moments in the community. But also, YouTube, you no longer need to join Discord or Reddit or my stream to ask me questions. You can now go over here and be like, yo, UD, when are we finishing the new Genshin Archon quest? ? And you guys can post this, right? And then any one of us in the community can respond to this, give it a like, and the more likes any post gets, the more it's going to get uploaded to like the hottest trending posts in the community, right? And there's ways that I can see this. So I can see what the top posts are, right? I can see what the newest posts are. For example, Coin Kibbles from Kick just posted, got any food? And Denise Beesky from chat also posted, I can't wait for our number one Uma and Nikkei streamer. God damn it, bro. I can't wait for our number one Uma and Nikkei streamer to do his marathons. I am not a Nikkei Uma dedicated number one streamer. Comment. And we can have a back and forth. This is now a new way for you guys to be able to ask any question that y'all want, whether it's to know when content's going to happen, though I recommend just check out our weekly, monthly schedule we're going to be posting, etc., etc. All right? Really good example also. UD, have you tried Chaos Zero Nightmare? I have not, and I need to do that. This is now going to be our community hub. Fam, post fan art here that you've made that you want to share, all right? Post really cool videos that you want to share. Keep it TOS friendly, all right? And keep the politics out of here. And we talk video games in this community. Keep it gaming focused, all right? Anything that you want to share, if you have any questions, any concerns, or if you just, I don't know, bro, someone wants... I forgot to post that. Someone wants to post like an art like this, and then you guys have a way to communicate and talk to each other without me needing to be live or talking through a video. All right? So that's a new quality of life update there. Besides that, also, we got another big update for YouTube. Speaking of YouTube. YouTube fam, you might have noticed we're multi-streaming on YouTube and Kick right now. I have really big news for you. Now, story streams and special programs are exclusively on Kick. We only stream those on Kick to make sure the moderation is good and it's an ad-free experience, is why we stream over on Kick. But if it's not a story stream and it's not a special program, let's say we're doing some dailies, we're doing some grinding, or we're building characters. Maybe we're doing a lore deep dive, right, into a game. And usually we stream those over on Kick exclusively, but now we're going to be multi-streaming all of that extra bonus type of content on YouTube and Kick at the same time. Also, in the future, not right away, we will be multi-streaming that content on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. Yes, Twitch is also gonna be multi-stream too for extra content like doing dailies, building characters, talking new builds and team metas, and geeking out about the lore and checking out game-specific content. Just a reminder though, that's only for some streams every week. The majority of streams will continue to be Kick exclusive, but you're gonna be getting a lot more multi-streamed content across YouTube, Kick, and in the future, once January arrives, we will start doing Twitch as well. The only reason why we're doing Twitch, even though I don't like Twitch, is purely just because I know some of you guys do like it still. Don't know why. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Twitch blasts you with 10 ads per hour. It's not fun. Join us over on Kick. It's ad free. But I get it. Not all of you want to be on Kick, and I totally understand. This is so that there's bonus content that's going to be more accessible for everybody. All right. So, fam, let's talk content real quick. Let's talk content. Okay. What's the next content that we're going to be doing for the channel for December? First and foremost, for content, we have a list of marathons that we will be doing all throughout, starting today, okay? All throughout today, all the way until end of January, and we're gonna be rotating through these marathons, okay? As well as a few other special content that I think you guys are really gonna like. I truly believe from the bottom of my heart, this is gonna be your favorite 2 months of content that the channel has gotten in terms of the number of content as well as the variety of content, okay? So let me, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, let me do this just in case. Hold on, fam. Refresh. Yeah, yeah, it should be enabled as we speak. I'm gonna send you this video Kick support, but I'm not sure what the issue is. We've refreshed, but yeah, it's toggled. I don't know. That's so odd. Might be a bug. Video should show it's refreshed with multi-streamed there. Okay. That aside, a lot of content coming in this next month, starting today. We have a lot of marathons that are going to be happening. This is going to be the biggest amount of variety you guys have seen on the channel, and it's a lot of content you guys have been asking for. So let's go down the list real quick. All right, fam? Dude, guys, first and foremost, okay? First and foremost, we have a list of marathons that we're going to be doing in this order exactly. Stay tuned. First and foremost, starting today, after this special program, finally, after delaying it a bajillion fucking times. I know I said we'd do this back in 2.0. And we're now in 2.8, and I still haven't done it. That's my bad, my fault. We are starting, after this special program, our Wuthering Waves Marathon from today all the way into Thanksgiving, okay? Our Woo-Wathon is real. All the way until Thanksgiving, we're finally starting that today, all right? More marathons after Woo-Wa. After Thanksgiving, okay? One of two things is gonna happen. One of two things is gonna happen, all right, after Thanksgiving. So the Woo-Wa Marathon finishes the day before Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving, either we get into the Arknights Enfield Beta, and if we get into the Arknights Enfield Beta, we will be doing a 3-day Arknights Enfield Beta Marathon. All right, assuming we get in, fingers crossed, hopefully. All right, big if. All right, big if. If we get in, we are doing a 3-day Arknights Enfield Marathon after Thanksgiving. Starting today, we're doing our Wuthering Waves Marathon all the way up until Thanksgiving. After Enfield, or if we can't get into Enfield, on December, the very beginning of December, we are finally doing our Zenless Zone Zero Marathon. Catching up on all of the story of Zenless Zone Zero, all the way into about December 5th, December 6th. Okay? December 5th and December 6th. ZZZ Marathon, looking to completely catch up on all of the story, so we are fully caught up for Zenless Zone Zero. All right, that will be December 1st to December 5th, 6th, estimated. All right, after Zenless Zone Zero Marathon on December 6th, all the way until the Game Awards on December 11th. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very, 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 very excited to talk about the return of the return of Expedition 33, and finally finishing Expedition 33 starting December 6th. We will be doing a dedicated E33 marathon of the story, the content in it, and fully deep diving into the music and breaking down the beauty of that game. All right? And we will be doing that from December 6th all the way into the Game Awards on December 10th and December 11th. All right? Now, after E33 and the Game Awards, every December we do this thing, all right? And this is going to be the longest version and variation of it, where we kind of explore new games and new content that we've never ever done before, or we rarely do. So, I'm very excited to announce that on December 12th, around, these are all estimates, right? To December 17th, after the Game Awards, okay? To celebrate the Game Awards, we will be doing what I am calling a variety marathon. Basically, every day during the variety marathon after the Game Awards, we will be tackling old content that we're supposed to be doing, new games that have released that we haven't had a chance to check out, and a lot of bonus content that these games create that we'll also be reacting to and discussing. This will be after E33, all right? So, for context, this means you might see Warframe happen. You might see a little bit of Chaos Zero Nightmare, if we haven't already started, Where Winds Meet, and a ton of other games during this variety marathon. We're constantly going to be rotating and switching between all of these games every single day, all right? There will be a list of games that we're going to be looking to tackle during the variety marathon that will be posted before the variety marathon starts. And again, that's after the Game Awards, December 12th, all the way to about December 15th, December 17th, okay? Now, after the variety marathon, it's kind of a tradition to do this at this point. We've never really done it with Star Rail, but I think Star Rail is going to be really cool, and the timing of it, it's going to be really nice. December 18th to about December 23rd, 24th, right before Christmas time. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing a dual marathon. A dual marathon. Okay? Now, the idea behind a dual marathon is very simple. With any of these marathons, during each marathon, the focus is that one game. Not including when we got to do dailies, but the focus is that one game, right? For this dual marathon, it's going to be a little different. It's not going to be one marathon or one game has focus. It's going to be two games have focus. And there's a very particular reason why it's these two games, right? We're looking to deep dive into the lore, and we're looking to deep dive also into the gameplay across both these games and have it be a true Honkai Christmas, if you would, or Honkai Christmas early celebration. So, finally, on December 18th, after the Variety Marathon, all right, we will be doing a Honkai Marathon featuring both Honkai Star Rail and Honkai Impact 3rd, where we will be alternating between HI3 and HSR every day. You might come in the morning and we're playing HSR, and then at night you come back and we're playing HI3. And this will be for about 4 to 7 days of HI3 and HSR, switching back and forth between those two. It's not a Christmas proper without us doing this. We do this every year where we do Honkai stuff, but this year, it's the first time we're doing Star Rail adding to that list. So that's going to be pretty fun. And it's also been a while since we've checked out HI3 and HSR. Now, this also means, guys, we're not just doing HSR and HI3, and it's like, oh, he's gonna check out the characters of HSR. He's gonna check out the characters of HI3, and then he's gonna log out. You know what I mean? He's gonna log out. It's over. That's it. That's all we're getting. That's all. That's it. No, actually. During this time, for Honkai Star Rail and Honkai Impact 3rd, the focus of both games is discussing the lore and the story, which means once we start HI3 on the HI3 HSR Marathon, we will be finishing part 1.5 of Honkai Impact 3rd during this Honkai Impact 3rd and Honkai Star Rail Marathon. All right? While also checking out a lot of extra lore that we have not had the time to go into in Honkai Star Rail, we're finally going to be diving into a lot of the side lore for Honkai Star Rail. All right? It's going to be a lot of story time. The goal of this is to get a more expanded knowledge on everything Honkai and understand the relationship between the two, and just to geek out about a lot of really cool moments in the story. All right? For Star Rail fam, during this time, to celebrate Honkai, we will be replaying my favorite patch in Honkai Star Rail in English for the first time. The 3.4 patch of Honkai Star Rail Finon will be replayed in English during the Honkai Star Rail HI3 Marathon sometime between the 18th and right before Christmas, all right? That's gonna be really good. I'm so excited. The English VA absolutely killed it for that, and I can't wait. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be fantastic, okay? Now, I'm gonna be gone for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be gone for Christmas, okay? While I'm gone for Christmas and Thanksgiving, after Christmas, something is dropping on Christmas that we need to be aware of. Ideally, by then, based off of what everyone's estimates are, it should be the 3.0 Wuthering Waves patch, which means we will be doing and rotating back to top of the list 3.0, a follow-up second Wuthering Waves Marathon. The goal of the marathon system is really simple, by the way. After we finish one set of marathons, it's going to cycle back to the other marathon. Okay? Is the plan. Alrighty? So 3.0, we'll be doing a 3.0 release celebration marathon for about a few days, 2 to 4. Alright? And that will be directly after Christmas, the day after on the 26th. Alright? And we're going to be doing that for the next 3 to 5 days. And then, right around that time, guys, it's New Year's, right? Right around that time. Now, what's the only gacha game that actually has a big celebration of New Year's? Like, they have like an actual New Year's like celebration. There is one that like goes pretty heavy. They have like New Year characters and a New Year story every year. And I think it's a game that a lot of you guys have been asking for because y'all keep donating to make it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, to celebrate the brand new year and finally to continue and have a proper marathon of it, we will be doing starting on, or the day after New Year's, to be exact, a Nikkei-a-thon New Year's edition, where we're going to check out the New Year's story, as that tends to be a fun event, as well as the main story, and we're going to be deep diving into the music of Nikkei and going through the main story of the game. All right? And And we're doing that to celebrate New Year's because a lot of you guys have told me that New Year's is one of the biggest celebrations after the the anniversary for Nikkei. So that's going to be around that time. Now, there's also a big character dropping around New Year time. About mid-January, end of January, early January, somewhere around there. A character that I'm looking forward to in a certain racing game that a lot of you guys have fallen in love with and become addicts to, and a lot of you guys have been asking content on. So, to also celebrate the New Year's, all right, on top of Nikkei getting their own marathon, we will be doing a Uma Musume marathon on the music, the stories, the game itself, deep dive marathon into Uma Musume to celebrate the New Year's patch for Uma Musume. All right? That's going to be pretty damn awesome. I'm super excited for that. It's going to follow and be right next to, might even alternate with, the Nikkei marathon. All right? Now, before all of that, though, with the marathon discussion finishing there, some important questions that we got to answer real fast, okay? UD, does this mean that if I come during the duration of the ZZZ marathon, does that mean that you're only going to do ZZZ during that time? No. Just a heads up, all right? The whole point of the marathon concept is very simple. At any point when we're in the middle of doing a marathon, what it basically means is for those 3 to 5 days or however long it is for that marathon, the focus every day, the majority of that day is going to be that game's marathon. So if we're doing a Zenless Zone Zero marathon, for example, about 70% of that day will just be Zenless Zone Zero. The other 30% will be dailies, sometimes anime reactions, sometimes Unreal Radios, sometimes reacting to a video, and sometimes just catching up and doing stupid shit. All right? Very important that y'all understand that, okay? Yes, cool, thumbs up, sweet, awesome. Now, I do have one special announcement as well on top of this for marathons, okay? You might have noticed a lot of its music playing during this stream. A lot of its music playing during this stream. There is a game that has recently done something that I did not think that they would do. Ever. Ever. And they did it. They did it for this anniversary. They did it for this anniversary. I have always said, for a lot of these games that we play, if they sync up the game so that we are not behind China and we get the new character at the same time as the rest of the world, I will do more content on the games. There are multiple games that I've said this on. And one game has done this before the others. Ladies and gentlemen, Punishing Grey Raven has fully synced up their servers across the world globally, which means anytime they release a new character in China, it drops at the same time as America. And I've always said, we're going to do more content on it. So, I'm excited to announce that in celebration of this, okay, we will be guaranteeing PGR content every single patch that PGR drops at least once or 3 times, guaranteed. For the remaining of its lifespan, as long as they continue having the servers synced. That is a condition, though. That is the condition, though. So, every PGR patch, without fail, moving forward, we'll be having a stream to check out the patch, guaranteed without fail. Without fail. Now, PGR fam, I think, and not just PGR fam, a lot of you guys, we have some other special news for you guys too. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new addition to the Subathon schedule that will be beginning in January once all of these marathons have finished. And then we enter a new cycle of marathons that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. All right. Now, this edition begins in January. All righty. Not before January, but it begins in January. You guys are really going to like this edition. Okay. So, starting in January, after the Nikkei Marathon has concluded, all righty, every week we are adding 2 days to the Subathon that is going to be dedicated content that you can expect every single week without fail. The only exception is when we're traveling. That's the only exception. Now, what are these 2 days of content? Well, these 2 days of content means that we are doing the exact same thing every single week without fail. But it's something new every single week. As a dedicated day that is pre-scheduled no matter what. You know you're going to get this on that day without fucking fail. There's 2 of these days, okay? 1, anime reaction and Unreal Radio Day. All right? This day will be dedicated once a week starting in January for the rest of the Subathon. 1 day of the week where we do Unreal Radio and then we finish off with anime reaction once a week, every week, starting in January for the rest of the Subathon. Now, for the next day, we have a big one, a huge one, a ginormous one. One of the days is Unreal Radio / Anime Reaction Day, right? The other day, also starting in January, that we get every single week, is my fiance's favorite day. It's where her stress finally begins to get relieved without fail. She looks forward to this more than I do. She's been begging for this every single goddamn day. And a lot of you guys have as well, all right? Marriage? No, even more than my marriage. I'm going to be real with you, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, we're also going to be having a dedicated day every single week, starting in January, that we are going to be calling Ode Content Day. Ode Content Day. So, a quality of life feature that we have added to the Subathon in terms of software. We now have a CRM software brain, if you would, that is being managed by my fiance, the manager, son. All right? That will have all of our Ode content in a single place, all the Ode hours and content that we got to do, that will be on a coded list. Every single week, starting in January, on Ode Content Day, remember, every week we'll have one Ode Content Day, we will be doing that whole day, nothing but Ode content. This way we can begin tackling that list. This includes the promised Surviving Lusum PGR story streams that we owe. This includes episode 8, finishing the first part of Arknights. All right? This includes several other games that you've been asking for that is on the Ode content list, like Armored Core 6, and several other games like Cyberpunk, Stellar Blade, and several other games that we've said we would do. All right? Now, reminder, this will be happening once a week, every week, starting in January for the rest of the Subathon. It's going to be called Ode Content Day, and in every week's Ode Content Day, it will be a different piece of content, all right? This way, we are consistently, every week, tackling the Ode content that we said we would do for a while now that we still haven't done. If we could get a huge cheers in the chat for Manager Son for making that happen, for scheduling all of this out, and for coordinating all of that, and keeping track of all of this, because I have, but not as good as she has, all right? She has made it way better. by miles. And the reason this is even happening is thanks to the fact that she's been able to schedule so much out. All right? This will be a golden age on the channel, and I'm very excited for this. Very, very, very excited for this. Very excited for this. Very excited. Very, very, very excited. Which means that I actually forgot that there was one problem with this Ode Content Day list. There is one problem. One big problem. UD, I think it's great that you're doing this Ode Day every single week, or it's Ode Content Day list, or you're doing content that you owe. But you got a lot of games. You got a lot of games that you got to tackle. And once a week, I mean, that list is only going to get bigger. You know what I'm saying? So there is one piece of content that has been owed on this channel that I have not done, that I said I would do. And it's been about 3 to 4 years since we've done this, okay? So I'm very excited to announce in mid-January to February, depending on once we finish the Nick and Uma marathons, okay?
Peggy 16.
The tarnished will soon return.
Ladies and
Guided by
gentlemen,
grace, once lost.
in January, the Elden Ring Marathon will finally, the oldest piece of content we owe on this channel, will finally be completed. And the marathon will begin in mid-January. After the Nakenuma marathons have been completed. To start off the new year right, and to have a heavy chunk of the Ode content list started off correctly. All right? Finally. Okay? Also, there's an Elden Ring DLC. Does that mean we're going to get an Elden Ring DLC after this? Fuck no. No? Ain't getting that from me. Yeah, no. I ain't touching that with the 5-foot pole stick. No. No. It's not happening. I'm sorry. No, I'm not doing it. No. Wasn't part of the deal. Elden Ringo. Okay? That was the part of the deal, not the DLC. But I'll cut a deal with you. All right? I'll cut a deal with you. If any one video of Elden Ring hits 3,000 likes, in any Elden Ring video on the YouTube channel hits 3,000 likes, I will do a follow-up Elden Ring DLC marathon. You just need one video to hit 3K likes. Any Elden Ring video during the marathon, all right? Now, we will be streaming this Elden Ring marathon over on Kick. And we will be uploading every day as a video over onto YouTube, with the exceptions of boss fights. Boss fights will be their own dedicated videos, and those will take a little bit of time to edit, all right? But yeah. Elden Ring Marathon returns mid-January. Mid-January. You mentioned marathons. We got a WUA marathon. We have an Enfield, hopefully, Hopia marathon if we get in. If not, ZZZ marathon, right? E33 marathon, an HSR HI3 marathon. A 3.0 WUA follow-up marathon post-Christmas after 3.0 drops, and Nikkei marathon and Uma Musume marathon. What does that mean for content? What are we going to do in these marathons? Well, Depends on the game. Every game is going to be different, right? What I'll tell you first and foremost is HI3 is a very big exception and ZZZ is a very big exception. The focus of these two marathons, the ZZZ and the HI3 marathon, that will be strictly, exclusively, only 90% of it, story. Okay? The other 10% of it, bonus endgame content that we're going to be checking out, and what I like to call Unreal bonus content that every marathon will get without fail. Let me repeat that. Every marathon, no matter the game, will get this without fail. Unreal bonus content. What does that mean? Expect every marathon to have these things. Except for E33, because it doesn't have as big of a cast. It keeps going down. Every game, including Nikkei, including Uma Musume, including Wuwa, ZZZ, HI3, HSR, doesn't matter the game, all right? All of these marathons will get a tier list that we will be doing live on stream and then making it into a video, okay? This also means during these marathons, any owed promises that we need to do during these marathons will happen. So for the Wuthering Waves marathon, for example, we will be doing, finally, holograms. We'll begin the hologram series. Finally. We'll begin for Wuthering Waves. For Zenless Zone Zero, we will finally be tackling, I believe it's called Deadly Assault and the Battle Tower. Okay? Every Gacha Marathon game will be getting character tier lists that we will be doing. Also, in Wuthering Waves, in Nikkei, as promised, okay, we will be doing a new Kiss, Marry, Kill list video and stream where you guys, specifically my mods, will be approving and doing and have priority on the Kiss, Marry, Kill lists for Wuthering Waves and Nikkei. All right? The Nikkei one is already being coordinated and finally approved by the mods. A lot of the work was done by Kibbles. Thank you, Kibbles. But yeah, that will be returning. As well as a lot of other promises that we said we would do during these games will also be happening during these marathons, including every game will be getting a music deep dive discussion day. Whether it's Wuthering Waves, Zenless Zone Zero, Honkai Impact 3rd, HSR, does not matter the game. We're going to be doing a deep dive, including Expedition 33. During these marathons, Zenless Zone Zero, all right? That's just some of the content that you can expect during all of these marathons. We got a lot of cool stuff planned for it, all right? I got some extra exciting content during these marathons, some of which I can't say just yet because I'm waiting for a final approval. But I think you guys are going to like it a lot, all right? I think you guys are going to love these a lot, okay? Cool. Yes. Thumbs up. Sweet. Dope. Now, besides that, guys, here's a big announcement. We're entering New Year's. A new year. And there is a tradition that we do once a year without fail. Sometimes we've done it twice, but we usually only do it once because it's hell. It's awful on my vocal cords. It's so bad. And it's been a whole year since we've done it, about, give or take. And it's coming back. We will be doing and bringing back a very special piece of content, a tradition that will be starting after New Year's, okay? The return, only for one day, a 24-hour no-sleep live stream will be returning. And in this live stream, this one 24-hour stream, we will be cramming almost every single game that we've covered in this one single stream. All right? No sleep, 24 hours, one stream. All right? This is a yearly tradition. We do this all the time. We're bringing it back, and we will be scheduling that for early January, probably not too long after New Year's, okay? In that first week, okay? Oh, for fuck's sake, can you not? That's unhealthy. Listen. It's a tradition. We do it every year. We do it every year. We do this once a year all the time, all right? Now, very excited for this 24-hour stream, though, because during this 24-hour stream, you're going to be getting a lot of content on a lot of these games. A little bit of everything is kind of sprinkled in, all right? Now, the majority of this 24-hour stream will be on Kick. And about a third of this 24-hour stream will be on YouTube. The only reason why we're not multi-streaming the entire thing is because of copyright on YouTube. That's the only reason why. Otherwise, I would do the whole thing on YouTube. I really would, because we usually do it on YouTube. But anything that's not copyright, expect that to be multi-streamed across YouTube and Kick. Look forward to that, all right? YouTube fam, you are going to see a good portion of that 24-hour stream, even if you can't make it over on Kick. So do not worry. A lot of the good content that I can, have no copyright issues with, it will be on YouTube. Do not worry. Okay, now, on that note, UD, a lot of this special program has been about things you're gonna do. But fuck you. What about me? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Yeah. I don't wanna watch you every day. I don't. I think you're funny. I like you on Tuesdays. I get annoyed by you on Fridays. I don't know. Personally, I think my Fridays are better than my Tuesdays. But I get annoyed by you on Fridays, and I don't want to watch you on Fridays. What am I going to do? What about me? It's cool. You're doing a lot of these cool things. I appreciate it. But what about me? What am I going to do? Well, I'm glad you asked, actually. I'm glad you asked. Mods, we got 2 announcements. One you're going to like. One you're going to like and hate, but mostly like. All right? Community. This channel, us as a community, we're bringing back community events. We're bringing back community events all throughout 2026. All right? So, what are these? We used to do these all the time. They were a ton of fun. There were a lot of different ways that we would do them, a lot of different ways to engage you guys. It's just fun extra content that y'all can enjoy and to not be centered around me, and it's just us as a community that we can get a kick out of, right? So, a lot of these include, we're bringing back, and look, guys, I'm gonna be real with you. This might cause a civil war. We are bringing back and starting a new annual tradition that we used to do way back in the day a few years ago. Waifu and Husbando Wars. Waifu and Husbando Wars will be returning. This will be a brutal gauntlet of where the community can vote who are the most liked characters across the Husbando Waifu cast. All right? Could be just personal favorites, characters you like a lot, characters you're horrendously down bad for. I leave the how you want to vote up to you. All right? But we're going to be starting that in December, January time. It will be exclusive to Discord. All right? So just a heads up, that will be exclusive to Discord. Okay? Now, this will be a gauntlet of votes across a variety of games. It will be very big, and it's going to go on for a very long time. All right? A very, very long time. But the important thing that you need to know is this is going to be an exclusive event that we used to do way back in the day, and we're bringing it back over in the Discord. So let me actually grab the Discord link real fast. Hold on. in case you're not a part of it right now. And there we go. Okay. That event will be exclusive to Discord, all right? Do not worry, we got some non-Discord exclusive events that will also be returning, all righty? I'm excited to announce we will be having in January the return. I'm gonna announce it before January, heads up, but like it's officially to celebrate the New Year's, but technically it's gonna get announced in December. But we're bringing back for the year of 2026 a way to put more money in your pocket. Art contests return. All right? Channel art contests will be returning with a really good cash prize. Look forward to that. Stay tuned on the details. All right? Do not worry, artists. I know, I'm aware. Some of you guys are in college or high school or you got work and you're hoping to take advantage of this during the winter break. I understand. Don't worry. We're going to announce it before January. We're just calling it the 2026 art contest. All right? Going to be pretty solid cash prizes. First, second, and third place. This is not exclusive to Discord. Anyone can join it, but it will be voted on by Discord users and Reddit users. Just something to be aware of. We do have a Reddit, by the way. There will be some cool community events coming to Reddit in the future as well. That should be announced in the next few weeks. Do not worry, artists. I know you guys have jobs. I know some of y'all going to college and you got school and your teacher, your history teacher is an asshole. I get it. I've been there. All right. You will be having a lot of time to submit art. Don't worry. This isn't going to be for 2 weeks or 4 weeks. This is going to be for like minimum, right? About 2.5 to like 4 months. Okay. Now, notice I said art contests, as in plural. Plural, right? Plural. So, we're going to have our usual art contest, which is based around just the channel itself, is how we're going to do it. We've done this in the past. You guys are fantastic artists, by the way. I've kept all the art that y'all have made, and it's absolutely fucking amazing. Thank you for those. But on top of the typical art contest, we're also going to have what I want to call a meme art contest, because I feel like memes are food for the soul. And we got to celebrate some of the best meme creators in the community. All right? So, artists can participate. Non-artists can also participate. I'm going to be real with you, though. Non-artists that are participating in this, I hope your Photoshop skills are good, because you and me both know the things an artist can do usually beat out what a non-artist can do. Respectfully. But sometimes the Photoshopper is pretty damn good too. But yeah, fam, we will be doing a meme art contest as well. All right. Now, here's the cool thing for both, for the regular art contest and the meme art contest. It will go on for about 2 to 3 months. All right. For both, you can submit multiple entries. As long as you get one entry before the deadline, you're clear. You're good to go. All righty. This will be community voted on. Not voted by me. It will be voted by you guys. All right? By y'all. So, I don't want to see, but my art was better and your art than this person's art, blah, 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 blah. It's purely by our community's voting. Okay? Yeah. There will be memes. There will be art. And it will be a good way to give money back to the community, because I want to do more of that. And also have more things to celebrate of the community as well. We're going to be reviewing all of the submissions of the art and the memes on stream. Do not worry. We will be giving credit. Okay? Don't worry. Any questions on anything we've said so far? Shoot. UD, what about Genshin? You still got to finish the quest. We are planning to finish that quest later this week. Near on the end of the week. Why are you cute? I'm glad you think so. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Drink stream. I mean, I drink every day on stream. Right? But I'm glad you said that. Because I have a really happy announcement. Really happy announcement. Let's talk other special content and things that you can look forward to in 2026. Alrighty, chat? In 2026, with the addition of this brand new apartment we got, we will finally be doing our barista Gotcha Character Edition live stream, where we will be making, as promised, as was owed, dedicated drinks and crafting a menu. Each drink dedicated to a character from a variety of games. All right? That's going to be a really cool process. There's going to be a few days before we do this live stream where we are researching the ingredients and the characters and profiling the characters as to what they would like for the drinks ahead of time. And then we would have the official stream where we actually make these drinks on stream and we showcase it. We said we would do this, okay? And it's been a while. It's been about a year since we said we would do this, and we're finally getting to that, okay? We're finally going to be doing that. There's going to be a lot of other cool streams that we're going to be doing along those lines that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. So yeah, drink stream is technically going to happen. One question, boss. Will you announce the Ode games you'll play on Ode hours the day before? Great question. So UD, you have these days every single week starting in January called Ode Content Day, where you're doing a game that you said you would do. But it's going to be different every week, right? How do we know whether or not, like, what game you're going to do ahead of time, right? This is why, beginning January, you're going to start seeing weekly and monthly schedules, as we mentioned before. In the weekly schedule, you will see a day and a time for the game that we're doing on the Ode Content Day. So let's say it's Sunday, end of the week, right? He's like a VTuber now. It's very similar to VTubers' schedules. So let's say it's Sunday, and let's say Ode Content Day for that week is on a Friday, right? Then that means that on Friday at, an example, 7 p.m., we're going to be doing, I don't know, Armored Core 6, right? Or some other Ode game that we owe hours on. You guys will always know what that game is going to be ahead of time. All right. Speaking of, also, that also applies to the Anime Reaction Unreal Radio Day. You guys will know what anime we are reacting to for Anime Reaction Day before we actually stream it, and you guys will know that like 5 days to a week ahead of time. That way you guys can plan, yo, this is an anime I want to be there live for that we're streaming on Kick. You guys can check that out, okay? Now, if you guys can't make it to the live stream where we watch the anime, the VOD has to get deleted due to copyright, right? But we can live stream it on Kick exclusively. Once that VOD is deleted, the VOD will be uploaded for members on our website, unrealdreamer.online. So, we have our own website. This isn't just for members, by the way. I recommend everyone, go to this site for any information you need. This website works so that it has links to our Kick, our YouTube, anime reactions, Unreal Radio VODs. It's got anime reactions of Uma Musume. Sometimes I do bonus content I can't upload to YouTube. For example, reacting to the Apple event 2025 and discussing iPhones finally having fucking vapor chambers for the first time in 20 years, even though they're behind by Android by 10 years, but I was very happy for them. And other really cool content that we tend to upload to the site, right? Yes, there is a membership side. That is for the bonus content I can't post on YouTube. This is for anime reactions and all that other stuff, and Unreal Radios, which include copyrighted music that we check out that I just can't post on YouTube, but I can post on our own personal website. Reminder, you got to become a member over here It's not based off of like, you know, Kick or Twitch or YouTube. It is its own thing. Think of it like Patreon, but better. Because instead of you giving money to Patreon, this goes directly to me and nobody else is getting that. This is the best way to support the channel right now, alongside Kick. But in any way you can support, it's always appreciated. Never feel pressure to. Please save your money and please make sure you're treating yourself before you're treating others, especially streamers and content creators. Givers, thank you for becoming a member on YouTube, though. By the way, it is appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Now, other things that y'all need to know about this website that's really cool, even for non-members. Non-members, you can actually still make a free account on the website. It won't give you access to the paid member stuff, right? But you will be able to still get channel updates. So, for example, if I click this, right? Sometimes you will see a post that's like, let me scroll down real quick because we posted a ton of videos recently. That's like this. Not Cry right now on Kick, the Nexus Anima. Live stream announcements and reactions for important streams that we are doing, right? This is going to be the best way to be able to get notified anytime there's a big stream for Ode Content Days or anime reactions that we're going to be doing and any other big content streams is going to be through the website. You can make a free account and you can get pinged by it by scrolling all the way down and just putting your email address there. All right. Your information doesn't get sold off anywhere. It's completely private. The only person that's going to be able to see that email is me. And I promise you, I'm not emailing you at all. All right. Also, on that note, other really cool things about the site, in case this is your first time seeing it, it auto-populates the recent YouTube videos on the website. So if you're ever tired of trying to figure out what's the latest YouTube video you uploaded, YouTube never shows me the latest. It always shows me what it thinks I want to see, the algorithm. But I can never find the newest video. The website will always show what's the latest upload on the YouTube channel, whether it's a short or a YouTube video. And it'll just auto-populate it. You click it, it'll open, and it'll send you to YouTube directly. And it's all coded into the site. So it's an easy way to see like the newest content, all right? Also, if you scroll down, we have a TikTok. By the way, thank you guys. You guys have been blowing up the TikTok. I really appreciate it. We do upload a lot of YouTube shorts and some TikTok exclusive content over on TikTok because it's a little more copyright friendly. So if you do want to visit that, or if you just want to see what the latest TikToks are, they will get uploaded here and you can see that, right? I know TikTok's not everywhere because of regions banning it. I do apologize. It is what it is. But that is available for those that do want to see that. Also, shows. This is a great way to be able to see anime reactions only, and it will show you all the anime reactions we've done, right? You can also go to Unreal Radio, and it will show you all the Unreal Radios that we've done. Unreal Radio VODs do get uploaded here for members, and this means all those copyrighted musics that we get to check out on Kick, we upload those VODs and we break them down, discuss them. It's just bonus content for members, essentially. All right? Now, that aside, besides all of that, okay? Website updates, okay? Website updates. On the website, we are going to be getting a lot of quality of life updates on the site, which includes, you're going to get an FAQ on the site so that if you have any frequently asked questions on the channel, you can find a lot of the information in this FAQ. We're going to build it out. It's going to have all the information you need on all of the content, and it's going to be updated constantly. But that will be uploaded in the future, and that will be added in the future. All right. Also, the website now has the ability to comment and also reply to comments and make threads. What does that mean? So if I go here, and let's go here, you can now comment as if it's a YouTube video and post, and I can reply to it like this. And any of you guys can reply to other people's comments as well, which basically means this is going to be another way for you to ask any questions that you want to ask. And the best part is, anytime you comment on anything on the website, I get notified. So I can see the comment. So if you have a question, the website is one of the best ways to get any question answered. All right? You don't need to be a paid member to comment. Free members are also able to comment. Okay? Now, hush, sleep well, rest up. Also, fam, good question. Can we use PayPal for memberships now? You can now use PayPal for memberships. Just a heads up. Just a heads up. Okay. Now, all that aside, there is a new piece of content that's going to be returning in 2026. That was an old piece of content. Podcasts. Details soon. We'll announce all the details in January. But a podcast series will be hitting the channel in the future. And it's going to be pretty nice because we already have a good amount of guests confirmed. And I really think you guys are going to like this one. I think it'll be a really cool one. All right. It'll just be bonus content. It'll be a really good excuse to yap about certain things and just share it with y'all and have it as extra content. All right. But yeah, I'm excited for it. If anyone remembers the Untitled podcast, that's basically kind of returning in a way. All right. So I think you guys are going to really like it. We're going to have a lot of special guests. There's going to be a lot of cool topics and things that we're going to be doing. And it's going to be really awesome. Y'all are really going to enjoy that one, I feel. Okay. Now, that aside. Fam. Ooh, great question. Oh yeah, boss, for tweet, where should I send the text? And podcast suggestions? Yes. Also, ping me and the mods. If AK Enfield releases at January, February, will there be a dedicated marathon? The moment Enfield releases, maybe not the day of, but the week of, we're planning on doing an Enfield launch party marathon. Just a heads up. All right? So, Speaking of, the guests that we have confirmed for the podcast include content creators, artists, big artists in the community, musicians in the community, all right? And I really think y'all are going to like some of the people that we're going to have on board for this podcast. It's going to be pretty cool. I've already gotten confirmations on a few big guests, and you guys are really going to like these ones, okay? Really going to like these ones. Other big announcements for 2026. Y'all are going to love this. Y'all are not going to love this at the same time, all right? So, fam. In fall 2026, it's gonna be a while, but we have a date. In fall 2026, the Lucios in Your Little Channel will officially be returning with exclusive new content that is gonna be very different than what it was before, but I think you guys are really gonna like it a lot. And it includes 3D content as well. And I'm very excited for that. All right? So look forward to it. All right? That'll be very, very new content and very different content than what it was before, because now we got all the gacha games on the main channel. But I think you guys are gonna like it. I think you guys are gonna like it, all right? It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Now, that basically is everything. That wraps up the majority of everything, all right? Questions and concerns. Anything y'all want to know, go. Take it away, fam. Take it away.
I feel the pain and anger, wicked monster losing control. I'm ready for a battle, wake a shadow, blood on my soul. Burning it all, heavens, let them fall.
Will ZZZ character demo reactions be after the story catch-up? No, actually, it's going to be during the ZZZ marathon.
Some broken faces, devil racing, searching for fate. Crush.
Also, during all these marathons, we're going to be deep diving into the music and past trailers that we've missed. So, Woo fam, you know how we need to go back and watch all of the trailers again, and we're doing that during the marathon. Hope you guys are going to enjoy that.
Baby, watch it burn, sent into isolation. Oh, watch it burn, ain't got no hesitation. Oh, watch it burn, we're falling.
Okay, before I leave, boss question. I remember you saying that you should have 2 more streams on PGR. What's that about? We have 2 more live streams that we're doing on Punishing Grey Raven. They're coming pretty soon. It's just 2 more streams, okay? Look forward to it. That's all I can say for now. But I really think you guys are going to like a lot of the content that we got planned. Not just for these 2 streams, but also the future streams that we're going to be doing every single patch in PGR. It's not a main game on the channel, just to be clear. The day it has voice acting, you might see me do like 100% voice acting. You'll probably see me do a lot more content on PGR if they ever decide to do that. I don't think they will. But yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boss, I sent what you need to tweet. Anyways, I'm going to security check Bao flight in 2 hours. Good luck on the security check. Thank you for sending it over. It's appreciated. Thank you. Have a safe flight. What does this mean for Genshin's story contest since it doesn't have a marathon? Great question. Well, we're already basically caught up to Genshin's story for the most part. We got to finish Act 4 of this current Archon quest. We're going to be doing that later at the end of this week to finish that up. But yeah. There isn't much catching up that we got to do on Genshin besides World Quest, but that's going to be for later. For later. What marathons are happening next month? That will not be announced until January. But December's marathons have been locked in, just a heads up. Oh, and I guess most of January's have as well. So technically February. Will you make a summarized post for this? Yes, in case you're curious, especially on the marathons. We're going to be posting the roadmap for these marathons, okay? In the Discord, in a YouTube community post, and on the website. The website's going to be the best way that you can refer to it. That way, if you have any questions or you just don't remember when a marathon is, we're going to be doing that, all right? So look forward to that. You should see that in the next few days. Have you been prepping for Lucio's promised cover of Idol? I hate that I have to admit this, but before Lucio comes back in fall of 2026, yes, the Lucio Idol music video is already pre-scheduled for the return of Lucio in 2026. By the way, I got confirmation and I got approval by Will Stetson to be able to reuse the lyrics that he wrote for the English version of Idol for our cover of Idol. So shout out Will Stetson for being cool with me, letting us use his lyrics. Really cool guy, by the way. Really chill. Really dope dude. We did get approval from him to use the lyrics for that for our cover. So yeah, chat. I'm gonna be real with you. I can't sing for the life of me. I hope you know that. It's gonna be an awful cover, but we are going all in on it. I hope you know. All right. Any confession videos? Confession videos will be returning in early 2026 after the Elden Ring marathon, sadly. The goal is to have every confession video uploaded by the end of February. Because it's Valentine's Day, technically. Not gonna lie, boss, I'm ready to use your cover for an Osu beat map. Oh, Lord, dude. Oh, Lord, man. All right, bro. All right. Any other questions, fam, on everything we talked about today? All good quality of life updates? We happy with them? Yes? Good stuff? Are you gonna check out the Valentine's event in Nikkei? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Boss, are you gonna react to past Genshin trailers, mostly Natlan ones? Yes. On the 24-hour stream. Yes. Now we're gonna kick out of the 24-hour stream. I think you guys will really like that. Give us a few weeks to schedule the day and time for that 24-hour stream. It is gonna be a minute before we schedule it. You're gonna see that right after New Year's, the 24-hour stream. Yeah. What about previous Genshin quests that haven't been uploaded to YouTube? Great question. We're looking to upload all of the Natlin story quests that we've done, as well as the past Outcry Archon quests that we've done, hopefully before 2026. They should all be uploaded on YouTube. You should start seeing those videos get uploaded, not this week, next week. Stuff had to get delayed to deal with all these things that we had to take care of for all of these changes to the stream. But yeah. And then once all of that's uploaded, you will see every story stream of every game be uploaded within the next day, which is going to be really, really, really nice. I'm pretty sure there's some Honkai Impact 3rd Part 1.5 chapters that haven't been uploaded to YouTube either. Oh, I have a great news for that, actually. Ladies and gentlemen, every Part 1.5 chapter that we've done already, that we've streamed, those VODs will be uploaded to the main YouTube channel by the time we start the Honkai Impact 3rd Marathon. I have all the VODs saved. And just to show y'all, chat, do y'all see this? I can't show you the full folder, but all HI3 story that needs uploading, it's every single video that we did of HI3 Part 1.5 is already in a folder. It's all good to go. We literally just got to upload it. It will be uploaded by the time we do the HI3 HSR Marathon. Can't see because of chat. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all missed your opportunity. I'm sorry, 07s. But yeah, don't worry. All of that will be going up. All of that will be going up. Yeah, it's already all organized. It's pre-cut. It's all good to go. That will be uploaded by the time we start HI3 Marathon later this month or next month. Any other questions, fam? This is the time to ask. Anything you're curious about? Is there anything where you're like, bro, when are we... Just here to remind you, do not expect epic things from 2.8. It's a chill quest, almost like watching an anime. Yes, it's romantic. Some might be target audience, some might not be. May you enjoy it. I mean, listen, I give every quest a fair, same amount of judgment. If I enjoy it, cool. If I don't, I will let you know. I'm always honest about it. Always honest about it. Will there be giveaways happening in the future or next year? I completely forgot about that. Fam, thank you for that. By the way, also, channel announcement. Channel announcement. We're partnered by Loot Bar now, officially. Do you play a gacha game? Are you tired of spending so much money on gacha games? Well, so am I, but that's not gonna change because you and me both know they got us by the neck right now. They keep releasing hot damn characters, and we're probably not getting out anytime soon. But never fear, I got something that's gonna help us out. Loot Bar. Use your Loot Bar link to be able to get 10 to 30% off all top-ups that you use on the majority of gacha games that exist. Wuwa, Genshin, Star Rail, it doesn't matter. There's a link for it. You can find them in the Discord. I'm going to post them up on the website as well. And you can also find them in a lot of videos, channel descriptions. So look forward to that. Look forward to that. But on top of that, Loot Bar is coming in, and we're partnering up to be doing, for all of 2026, every patch, we're going to be doing giveaways for a lot of these games. I can't say which game and which patch is going to have what because it depends on the patch. But basically, if there's a patch that I'm very excited about and I plan to cover in a game, you can probably expect a giveaway that's going to happen during that patch. So expect giveaways and consistent giveaways to be coming back. Yeah. Any last minute questions before we call it there for the Subathon special program? Are we good? Any Limbus Company content in the coming months? That's a fantastic question, Hyperactive Yin. That's a fantastic question. Do you remember I said we have a variety game marathon happening December 12th to about December 15th, 17th, right before the HI3 HSR marathon? During that variety marathon, we will be doing Limbus Company as well during that marathon. It's not a Limbus Company focused marathon, but that's going to be one of the games that will be during that variety game marathon. Oh my God, I completely forgot about that. Thank you. Manager-san, thank you so much. That's actually huge. For Subathon Andes that actually watched the Subathon stream, Subathon quests, timer quests. I don't know if you guys remember these. They were coded quests in the Subathon that randomly, RNG percentage style, a quest would appear. And a certain amount would be needed as a community to dono to fill up that quest. If that quest got filled, basically, we would have to do an RNG quest during that moment in the Subathon, which would be new content. And there's all types of quests in there. Sometimes it would add bonus time to the timer. Sometimes we got to check out a game we haven't checked out in a while. Other times I got to fight a hologram naked without any relics and stuff. That type of deal. Yeah. So look forward to that. That's going to be really good. The date for that is going to be January 2026 after the 24-hour stream. We'll be bringing that back. So quests will be returning for 2026, fam. Not Subathon related, but are you going to get the new Alien HI3? It depends. We got to check out the new Alien HI3. Depends. It depends. And the reason why I say it depends is because I liked the original Ellie more than I liked her Shore of Origin. So I don't know where the new Ellie stacks up against those two. You know? We shall see. What about the Sumeru event and Sino Story Quest 2 coming soon? Girls Frontline 2 will be releasing 3D Dorms 2 on November 27th, by the way. I'm aware. There's a reason why I'm aware, by the way. That's all I can say. Also, I'm so scared to do old hours on Girls Frontline 2. Oh my God, bro. Ugh. Actually, the anniversary patch looks dangerous as all hell, dude. That looks dangerous as all hell. Snowbreak Marathon and Aether Gazer Marathon. Izbisky, I'm glad you asked. I don't know if you were here earlier, but we have a variety game marathon happening December 12th to December 17th. That variety game marathon is a focus on ode game content that we're doing, as well as games that you guys want to see. That marathon is for you. It's not for me, if that makes sense. So you're going to see a lot of content during that marathon, and it depends what patch you want us to do the Snowbreak thing, all right? It depends. So when I say that there's going to be a list, that you guys will be able to get to vote on what the priority is for that list during Variety Game Marathon. That's going to be that. The only game that is not allowed on the Variety Game Marathon list that you guys can vote for is Nikkei. And that's only because Nikkei is going to be in January, and it's already getting a marathon. So that's the reason why. That's the reason why. So, yes. Yeah. Chat, put him in Balatro jail. Go step on a Lego. Any other questions, fam? Are we good? Are we clear? We clear, fam? We good? We good? Any other questions? Sumaru event does end tomorrow. Yeah. Currency. Wait, it ends tomorrow? We may be cooked for it. We may be cooked. L's in the chat. We may be cooked. Oh sevens. Oh sevens. Ripperonis, dude. Ripperonis. Okay, now I have a special announcement, by the way. I got one more in me. I might have two more, but I think just one more. Fam, you going shirtless? No. Believe me, if I could, I would. The final one, this is for the PGR fam. I got a message from a certain group of people. Moving forward in January, after this current PGR patch, we've been sponsored to do story content for one stream in every patch for the next year. And that is huge. Thank you for sponsoring. And that is huge. When are you gonna go to Kuro HQ? Probably not for a while. I've already gone twice. I had a conversation with Salone for like 30 minutes, give or take. Cool guy, really smart, by the way, really good business, man. Yeah, and I'm one of the only streamers that's got to meet Salone. What's up? I was geeking out, bro. Holy. Do I got the book with me? I got his autograph too. I don't got the book with me. It's in the other apartment. But yeah. Hopefully I get to meet him again one day. Really awesome guy. By the way, I'm not gonna tell you what, out of respect for privacy, but he knows a lot of memes. Like a lot of, he knows a lot of the things you guys say about PGR and Booba. It's actually kind of wild. Granted, it's one of the only game CEOs I've met, but I was like, bro, you're really in touch with your community. Like, I was like, yo, what the heck? Like, holy. He knows things I did not expect a business CEO to know. I was like, you know about that? He's a base guy, man. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I will say. All right, fam. Are we finalizing any questions? Are we good? Will you react to HSR Hoyo Fair? Yes, later this week. Or following weekend, actually, to be exact. But yes. The concept of the devs donating... Luke, can you please delete her message, please? Thank you. Oh yeah, PGR is having a community event. A community event, really? Oh, speaking of, I completely forgot. Genshin fam. Guys, I completely forgot about this. Holy hell, thank you for saying that, bro. Holy. One last thing for the special program, Subathon special program, big announcement, 2026. We're gonna be doing a little bit of this in December, but most of this in 2026, all right? Melastra Wonderland. We are going to be doing multiple. I forgot it. Oh my God, I just forgot a huge chunk. Hold on. Do you remember I said we're bringing back community events? Melastra Wonderland, okay? Completely blanked about it. I'm so sorry. Completely forgot about this. Stick with me. Actually important. We're also adding new community events. And Genshin, we're going to be able to do this in a very special way that I just can't do with a lot of other games, right? But we're going to come up with stuff for other games as well. Expect community events for a lot of these games, just to be clear. But for Genshin, Melastra Wonderland, fam, I'm so excited. In January, okay? Or we have something in December too, but in January, this is the big one, right? If there's any unique Melastra Wonderland programmers or coders that know how to like make maps in Melastra Wonderland, we're gonna be hosting Melastra Wonderland competitions and maps that will be voted on by our community, and you will be getting cash prizes for the best Melastra Wonderlands maps that you can make, all right? On top of that, we're gonna be doing Community Melastra Wonderland days every month, where it's a dedicated day where we as a community do some community events together, and a lot of these crazy events that are going to be happening, especially with them making it be more co-op focused and more party game focused. And there's also going to be days where we just solo play or check out a ton of these maps as well together as a community. So I think you guys are going to like this a lot. Also, I forgot to mention, you just reminded me about another thing. Community days. This won't happen once every week, but we will be doing this a few times every month, fam. On the Reddit. Every other week at least. Reddit. In our Unreal Dreamer Reddit, all right? What is this, bro? What is it? What is this? Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, Unreal Dreamer banner rewrites. Brother. On the days where we do Unreal Radio and anime reactions, we're going to be starting our days, all right? Not every single time, but most of the time, okay? Reviewing the Reddit and things that you post. And things that you post here, including memes, videos that you want us to react to, things that you want us to check out, all right? We are bringing back video reaction requests. So, way back in the day, we used to react to a ton of videos, and we kind of stopped that, and we just went gaming focused for a while. We're bringing back reactions, okay? So, if you remember when we first blew up on YouTube, we used to have a section where y'all could like submit video requests for us to react to. We're bringing that back. We're looking to consistently do that every week for the rest of the year, okay? Not just this year, but next year as well. That's going to be a very consistent thing. If anything can go on YouTube, it's going to go on YouTube. If it can't go on YouTube, we'll try to keep it to the website, right? But if there's any videos that you want us to check out, feel free to submit requests. You can also submit requests on the Reddit, just as people have here, right? And God, is your lane. That's curse. If you laugh, the timer increases. Yo, that's kind of a banger idea. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of a banger idea. I'm not gonna lie. The thumbnail's already done too. Like Nathan, you cooked with this. You cooked with this. Thumbnail's already done. We may. I'm gonna approve this real quick. I'm gonna upvote this. We. That's going in the noggin for a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that's actually a banger. That's low key a banger. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, and on that note, fam, Subathon special program. Any last minute questions? We're concluding. Going once. Going twice. Good night, UD. Hope you're doing great. George, have a fantastic night. Sleep well. We're ending the stream there. I recommend checking out the VOD. We talked about a lot of important content for the channel in this VOD. But, text to speech win. We're bringing it back in December. That was. What was that? What was that? Is that my phone? Give this as. That's fucking ominous. Hannah just dono 10 on the website. I give this as a warning. Tell Luke to keep reminding you. As a warning for what? As a warning for what? Boss, Hannah reminds you of tweeting the Subathon suggestions. We won't check that out today. No, I ain't doing that today. No, sir. No, sir. Ain't happening. All right, fam. I would like to say we are concluding the Unreal Subathon special program numero uno. We're going to be doing another one in January, but numero uno is archived, is finished. 07's YouTube, thank you for joining. We're ending the stream there, and with that, we are officially starting the Wuthering Waves Marathon right now. I'm ending the YouTube stream. We're exclusively streaming on Kick. We're starting by doing the Chisa pools, Chisa gameplay, and the Wuthering Waves 2.8 story stream. And the Wuthering Waves Marathon begins. By the way, boss, if I remember, back in the Twitch Subathon streams, BBB got us a quest for If You Laugh, You Lose challenge. True, which would be really good for the timer. Really good for the timer. We'll see you soon. In case you guys want to see the order of these marathons that we're doing, the days, the estimates, and all that stuff, expect that post to go live on YouTube, on our website, and on Discord in the next few days, okay? But I think we covered everything here. Also, fam, we do have a code for you guys, all right? We do have a code for you guys. Very simple code, all right? UD 2026. UD 2026. It's for the website. It's for members, all right? It's going to get you a percentage discount off of the website, as well as we're going to be giving away some memberships of the website later, not this week, in December for Christmas, okay? UD 2026 is not activated yet. It will be activated tomorrow with details on how that works. Stay tuned. UD 2026. I'll see you soon. YouTube fam, salutes, 07s. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Love the heck out of y'all. Well, marathon begins now. Hold on. And